Very kind. Welcome. Welcome, one and all, to The Late Show. I'm your host, Stephen Colbert. It's good to be back. Good to be back. We had a week off here. It is President's Day.
Yeah.
So, to those who celebrate, why? When I was a kid, probably some of y'all, when I was a kid, it wasn't President's Day. We celebrated Washington and Lincoln's birthdays, okay? Every February, we would hang our stockings and wait for Abraham Lincoln to fill them with wooden teeth. Now we celebrate all the presidents, and Donald Trump is one of them. Now, I just took a week off, and while I was gone, he did a lot. And it's hard to figure out among all the things he did, which is the most of what he did. And each one of the things he did individually seems so criminal and so catastrophic that sometimes you can't see the forest for the trees. Jim, do we have a shot of the forest? Yeah, there you go. There you go. Okay, I have another metaphor. I have a lot of metaphors. I don't like them, but that's all I have right now. For instance, I hear a lot of people using the old metaphor of the frogs in the slowly boiling water. Except I don't think that metaphor really captures the situation that we're in right now. Yes, there is a pot, but we're all frogs. We're all in the water. And we know that it's going to boil, and half of us are screaming, let's get out of the pot. And half of us are screaming, crank up the heat, make the stove great again. But we say, but wait, no, you're in here too, you're gonna boil. They go, good, I don't care as long as you die too. And the chef is leaning over the pot saying, technically, none of you are being boiled, you're being poached. I'm telling, just your legs, I'm just gonna take the legs. And the meat is gonna fall right off of America's bones. And the thing is, we're not the only ones who know he's breaking the law. So does he. Because if he didn't know that, why this weekend would he post, he who saves his country does not violate any law? That is wild. That is a wild thing. Did he just tweet it? Is there any, do we have video of him saying that?
When the president does it, that means that it is not illegal.
No, Jim, the current president.
Oh, anything that moves!
There you go. There it is. That's him. Now, to be clear, Trump is pre-announcing that he's going to break any law he wants to get whatever he wants. Now, I'm no revolutionary. I can't grow the beard. But that is a tyrannical declaration of power. And as an American patriot, I just have to say, the British are coming. The British are coming. Seriously, John Oliver is our guest tonight. There you go. He can't grow the beard either. He can't grow the beard either. And by the way, that Trump tweet, like everything he does, is stolen from someone else.
Right.
The phrase, he who saves his country does not violate any law, is attributed to Napoleon Bonaparte, although it is apparently a fake quote. Yes, we all know what Napoleon actually said. Waterloo couldn't escape if I wanted to. Oh. Trump does. He wrote that. Trump does have some good qualities. For instance, he's petty and vindictive. Nope. Sorry, that's bad again. But remember that stupid thing where Trump unilaterally renamed the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of America and said, now everybody's going to say it like he says it? Well, the Associated Press keeps calling it the Gulf of Mexico because that's what it's called. So on Friday, the AP were banned from the Oval Office and Air Force One indefinitely. You can't get mad at the AP for not using your stupid name. The thing you should get mad at the AP about is not using the Oxford comma in their style guide. Okay? Okay? And we all know what the Oxford comma is. Say it with me. It is the comma before the final conjunction in a list of 3 or more things. For instance, if I invited Sam, Sally, and Tom to a party without the Oxford comma in this here, how do I know if Sally and Tom are a couple? They're artificially grouped together, okay? Or if they're individuals just in a list with Sam, Sally, and Tom. Sam needs to know. He doesn't know. He needs to know if he can flirt with Sally without Tom getting all weird about it. Or does Sam have to get with Sally and Tom together? Are they cool with that? Because Sam is. What I'm saying is, do you have any idea how many thruples have been destroyed by the lack of an Oxford comma? I'm looking at you, AP, you sick, comma, twisted, comma, and kink-shaming freaks. Exclamation mark. Now, I'm losing my voice. We're one day back and I'm losing my voice. Now, a lot of online outlets out there they've crumbled under the Gulf of America pressure, including Google, Apple, and Axios. But, ladies and gentlemen, a lone hero stands tall because MapQuest continues to list it as the Gulf of Mexico. Yes! Hell yeah! Pack up the Buick LeSabre. We're going back to 1996. Grab your collection of Beanie Babies and get ready to dip frost your Dunkaroos. Because MapQuest is showing us the shining path to revolution, and it is an 8-page printout that you accidentally did in full color, and your mom's gonna kill you for it. Toner doesn't grow on trees, Skylar. Now let's see this outrageous act of rebellion. Yeah, baby. Okay, there it is. Now, I want to believe, deep in my heart, I want to believe that this stand they're taking is because of the noble convictions of everyone at MapQuest.net. No one knows. But it is possible that there aren't enough people still working at MapQuest to update anything. And I'm being told we have a live feed of their headquarters right now.
What? Oh, somebody's using MapQuest. How to get from Buffalo, New York to Six Flags Great Adventure. Okay, Buffalo. Buffalo. Screw it! I'm gonna use Waze. Buffalo!
The important thing, ladies and gentlemen, is not to lose hope. You gotta take the long view. Whatever happens, at least you have your health. Okay, about that. Last week, the Senate confirmed RFK Jr. as Health and Human Services Secretary. Well, I guess congratulations are in order. So, I'm a big enough man. Congrats, polio, you did it. You and smallpox are gonna have a comeback Lindsay Lohan could only dream of. Kennedy got an immediate jump start on the crazy. Within hours of his appointment, he released a statement outlining a plan to look into any threat posed by the prescription of SSRIs like Prozac and Zoloft on the first day on the job. And he's going after Zoloft? That is so depressing, and now there's nothing I can take for it. It all comes from Kennedy's long-held conspiracy theories about pharmaceuticals, that antidepressants do things that they don't do. For example, he has likened SSRIs to heroin and falsely stated that they contribute to school shootings. And anyone who's watched a commercial knows those aren't the side effects of taking antidepressants. According to every commercial, it is nausea, dry mouth, constipation, playing volleyball with your friends, getting hugged from behind by a handsome older man, and mom smiling again because she's reabsorbed the shadow lady who was walking with her child during the first part of the commercial. But some shadow ladies here tonight, I see. But in a time when lies are the coin of the realm, never forget that we can take solace in the truth and the beauty of the arts. Unfortunately, Trump also knows that. So last week, he named himself chairman of the Kennedy Center for the Performing Arts and will dictate all future programming. Now, there's a president who's focused on what really matters. Elon, you go fire anyone you want. Here's everyone's social security numbers. I gotta go pick the plays. Spoiler alert, it's all cats. We are going to make Skimbleshanks Jellicle again. And no, I have no idea what any of those words mean. Trump purged the Kennedy Center board of everyone appointed by President Biden and replaced them with his own political allies, donors, and their wives, including Second Lady Usha Vance. Well, if her husband has any input, get ready to see Kiss Me Couch, Diddler on the Poof, and, of course, the sound of me porking the sofa. He never did any of that, but I can lie too. Now, Trump declared himself. If I was. Trump declaring himself emperor of all culture did not sit well with some of the artists. A bunch of them cut ties with the Kennedy Center and canceled shows, including actor and writer Issa Rae, producer Shonda Rhimes, and musician Ben Folds. But Trump will easily replace them with future Kennedy Center luminaries Kid Rock, Kevin Sorbo, and Truckosaurus. We got a great show for you tonight. My guest is John Oliver. But when we come back, I call a family meeting.